conversations with our queens from across the world. They are entertaining, educating with tons of passion. Welcome to the show, Queens Forever. Namaste world! Truly delighted to meet all of you only through IndusTV. Our humble thanks to River Comics and Be International for making it possible for all of us to be connected to each other. As they always say, the will to win, the desire to succeed, and the urge to reach full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. Truly delighted to welcome our beautiful queen. So which country am I taking you guys? Any guesses? Who is that queen who truly fulfilled her dream and at the same time won hearts across the world? Any guesses? Well, my dear lovely friends, it gives me great privilege and honor to welcome our original Egyptian. And she is the first ever Egyptian to win the title of Miss Europe Global 2022. Isn't it phenomenal? What are you waiting for? Let's quickly meet her. I can't wait to see her. Wow. Look at the gorgeous beauty and a magnificent crown. A very warm hello to you, my lovely queen. Miss Europe Global 2022. How does it feel being here with us? Miss Zaina Ali. Yay.
Namaste. How's everybody? You look so beautiful.
You are stunning inside out. So Zaina, I truly want to know about the crowning moment. Please, I want you to feel nostalgic right now and just visualize what happened at that time. What happened at that moment, just few seconds before your name was announced as Miss Europe Global 2022. Please share with us this lovely experience.
It is the most rewarding moment. I couldn't even think straight. All I was doing was crying at the same time, just making sure my makeup doesn't get messed up because I want to look cute for the picture. But it was just unbelievable. I couldn't believe. And my whole body, my whole energy is just, I don't know how to explain it. I've never been happy like that in my life, ever, actually.
Beautiful. And what is the first thought you got in your mind when you were announced as the Queen Miss Europe Global? What was that first thought which came to your mind?
I did it. Proud. I was very proud. I was like, yes, because I had a lot of people that didn't believe on me. The whole situation I was going through for being a first Egyptian, for not being Europeans. It's a lot of obstacle that came with it. And it was like, I felt like maybe I'm not the one, maybe I'm not going to win. It's impossible. It's impossible. And then when I heard my name, it was just like, am I awake? Like, is this real? Yes, I did it. Now I felt I don't think I've ever felt this proud like I felt at that moment. And it's not because of the show and the other people who didn't believe in me that I said, hey, I did it. It's for me, because I almost gave up. And when I did it, I was like, oh, wow, I'm proud of myself to not give up.
We're all extremely proud of you, Zaina. We really want to know how it all started. So please tell us about your journey. When was the first time you ever decided you wanted to go for a beauty pageant?
Well, I started as a model. I'm a fashion model. I've been modeling since I was in high school. It was something that I've always was fascinated and I always wanted to do. But coming from a very strict family, it was something that is impossible. Once I got to a certain age and I felt like I need to do this for me, I wanted to be a supermodel. I was looking up to supermodels like Naomi Campbell, Tyra Banks, Claudia Schiffer. Like, those women were like inspiration for me. And I wanted to be like them. So I started to do modeling and then I moved to New York. I've done like runways and cosmetics. And it wasn't easy for me because I had fear of what my family was going to think about me. And at the same time, doors were opening for me. So it was, my dream was coming true. So I was like a little confused of what am I doing here? But I really want to do it. So I continued modeling for years and years. And then I ended up getting married and had two children. So I stopped modeling for a while and I moved to LA. And this whole pageant thing, it's new for me, but it wasn't really new for me because I've done pageant in Washington before. It's called Miss Northwest, but I couldn't continue because I wasn't citizen. So I got, deported from Canada and they made me discontinue the pageant. So I kind of left the pageant behind, pursued my modeling, and then that's all I know is modeling. So when I came here with two children, one of my friends, she was like, why didn't you join a pageant? I'm like, pageant? I'm a fashion model. I don't know nothing about pageant because it's completely different, So she's like, just try it. I was like, okay. So I went, met Virgilia Productions, and she was like, you should run for Miss Euro Global. And I'm like, I'm not a European. I'm like, I'm from Africa, continent, and Middle East. How am I going to compete for that? She's like, oh, maybe you'll be the first one. You never know. It's a big competition. Just do it. So anyways, I ended up joining the pageant, and it was the most challenging things that I've ever taken for me, but I did it anyways. And I believed that I could do it, but everything around me was just telling me, no, there's no way I can win this. But I never stopped. I just continued. And here I am, beauty queen and running for Miss Arab USA on July as well.
Oh my God. So this is not just a beauty pageant, but the kind of challenges that you faced and the kind of, yes, every single thought that you had in your mind was like so different and unique. You're struggling with your own self. At the same time, you're facing competition by your queens.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It was not easy. It's still not easy. Until now, it's not easy. But, challenge is challenge. As long as you don't give up and continue to the end, then you see what you're capable to do that you think you're not capable of. That's what I love being a beauty queen.
At first, I want to know what is the difference between being a fashion model and, of course, participating for a beauty pageant. What did you realize? How different were they?
Oh, completely different. Let's start with the walk. Fashion model, straight, no smile, no expression in your face, just walk. Where beauty is elegant, sexiness, smile, like it's a whole different thing going on in here, So it was hard for me during the rehearsal, and the main queen, Virgilia, she's always like, listen, this is not a Calvin Klein fashion show. This is a pageant. You need to walk like a queen. I'm like, okay, try. It was the most complicated thing I've been through. I thought it was easy. I'm like, beauty queen is easy. I'm a model. I can do it. No, it's different. It's a whole different world. Even the way you dress, even the way you put your makeup, jewelry, everything is completely different. Different world. Let me just put it that way. So it was a challenge for me to be coming from a fashion model into a beauty queen. I'm like, what's going on here? I've only done modeling. I don't know what's happening here. So I was getting picked on always. I was always getting called out, being like, again, you're doing a modeling face. Smile, show your teeth. And I'm like, okay. So it is a huge difference.
So usually they always say it's always better for a new person to learn a particular walk or to learn something specific rather for someone to unlearn first and then learn the right technique. It becomes very difficult to train your mind that way. And this is what Zaina Ali went through. Zaina, we know a lot of queens, and every queen dreams of course, wearing the crown and post which I think everything comes on the platter, or at least what they have in mind is to enter Bollywood or Hollywood. Do you have any such thoughts? And do you have anyone in your mind who could help you get through, have a grand entry?
To Bollywood?
Or Hollywood, wherever, whatever you choose. Where would you like to go?
Where would I like to go? I would like to go to both.
Like that.
Both, because I love Indian movies. I grew up with Indian movies. Classic movies too, not even the new ones. So yes, I would love to go to both.
And do you know someone who's going to help you get through or have an entry or probably introduce you?
Not yet.
Sure.
Not yet.
I'm going to introduce you to our best and the biggest promoter of art and culture in the United States. He's here with us and he'll be very, very delighted to meet Zaina Ali. My dear lovely friends, as we all know, he's the only one popularly known and called as Mr. India. He is a miracle all by himself. Let's welcome Mr. Bharat Goradia ji.
Hi Zaina, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Very, very fine after seeing two beautiful, multi-talented title holders' beauty on the same screen. It's always a dream of any young male or any male of the world. And I'm so very privileged to see both of you on and setting the same screen.
Thank you. You look great, by the way.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Anyway, so on behalf of our sponsor, IndusTV, We International, and River Comics, it is indeed my great pleasure and privilege to welcome you on one of the most outstanding talks of all time, Queens Forever. And to all the viewers of IndusTV, Namaste, Simran, Namaste, and Global Namaste to you are an international personality, Zaina. So Global Namaste to you. A very hearty welcome. And yes, Bollywood, you said that you are dreaming of coming to Indian film industry, and it will be our pleasure. And especially in India, you have got many industries nowadays. Apart from Bollywood, there is a Telugu film industry, Punjabi, Gujarati, Marathi, and every industry is now coming up almost like Bollywood. And so they would love to welcome you because you are such a multi-talented, beautiful title holders. And now I think it will be, after seeing you on this interview, all the males will be dreaming, all the young actors will be dreaming to work with you.
That's my dream. That's my dream.
So once again, a very, very hearty welcome to you, Zaina.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bharat Goradia. We're going to definitely invite you later. But for now, my dear lovely friends, I'm going to request you all to take a very short commercial break because we are here knowing the beauteous journey of Miss Zaina Ali. She's our Miss Europe Global 2022, and she'll see you guys right after the super short commercial break. See you guys soon. la la la, welcome back. And as they always say, believe in yourself, pick a path that you deep down in your soul won't be ashamed of. And this is exactly what Zaina Ali believed in. She had faith in herself. She believed in herself, though she had a lot of challenges. She just went on and on. And here her dream is fulfilled. So, Zaina, tell us about the support of your family, because you said initially, they were reluctant to support you, for the beauty pageant. But at the participating in Miss Europe Global, how much support did you receive from your loved ones?
Oh, even though I do have a very strict brothers and uncles, you know how we are in the Middle East, I continued anyways. The only person that was actually there for me is my sister, my older sister, my cousins, and my mom believed in me and said, this is what you want to do, then don't stop until you finish it, regardless of your fear or however you're feeling, just continue. Just, even if I don't win, at least you don't have no regretting. So mentally, they were helping me and supporting me. They're not here with me, unfortunately. My family are not here. They're all back home in Egypt. My sister lives in London. So most of my family are kind of divided and separated. But we stay connected with phones, and they call me every day and encourage me. Sometimes I cry and it's hard and I can't continue and I really wanted this. And then I'll just call my mom and she just gives me amazing advice and makes me stronger pretty much. And that's how I continued. Beautiful. And they were so proud. So my mom cried, actually. She was crying with me on the phone.
Oh, that's so lovely. And I'm sure they all are proud
I
of
might
you.
feel a little bit kind of scared right now.
Yes. Initially, they were, hesitant. And then, of course, after winning the crown. So tell us, what were the challenges that you faced at the time of pageantry? Did you have, any sort of competition with your sister queens, or were you very compatible with them? Tell us, how was your relation with your sister queens and what are the challenges that you faced there?
Well, the challenge was, you're always going to have a drama when you bring a bunch of queens together. Everyone wants that crown and they will do anything to get that crown, regardless. I've had few challenges where the girls I was competing with, felt like I'm not European. Why am I always in the front? Like when we're doing the dance, I'm a dancer. I love to dance. So usually on our dance routine, the people who dance better, they put on the front. So I always was in the front, and I had a challenge with the girls. They were my friends, actually. I have no problem with anybody. I love all the queens in there, and I admire all of them, and they're all beautiful in their own different way. But again, people are not the same. So I've had a little bit of talk, and she's this and she's that, and I, decide to just ignore it and just act like I've never heard anything, which Virgilia actually admired that about me. And she's like, wow, you know what, just don't get involved in the dramas. Don't do this, don't do that. And I didn't. But there was a lot of challenges and talks and talking behind back and things that is not necessary to be said. And I learned just to ignore it, because being in a beauty queen, regardless of what people throwing on you, you have to ignore it, and you have to just focus on yourself and focus on what you're here for. And that was the challenge that I have to learn, is to not let anything get to my feeling or put me down or trying to protect myself. It wasn't even that. I have to be a good example for them. And that's why it was a challenge for me to learn to be patient with other queens.
Wow. I think that is very, very important to have patience.
Yes.
Please tell us, Zaina, share with us your happiest moment you had at the pageant, for you, of course, besides winning the crown. I think, that happiness comes with, of course, it's not just the pride, but the pride with all humbleness, and it's the excitement and thrill. But besides this, during the pageant, before, the grand finale, what was the happiest moment that you shared with your loved ones? The pageant queens I'm talking about.
After or before?
Before.
Before winning.
During the pageant. So, we have 2 days, sometimes we have 3 days, 5 days. with our sister
The,
queens.
the
What was the
happiest,
happiest moment?
the happiest moment for me was it was almost over. Finally, it was coming because it felt like it was so long journey, and it was keeping me away from my kids because I have to be going to rehearsal, I have to be doing this and that, and just to know that the time was coming and I will be reunited with my children again and my family. I couldn't wait. I could not wait. And the thing that I was thinking about is the scholarship. That's what I wanted because I'm going back to school. And I was like, I have to get this scholarship. I was just excited before the pageant. Every moment of it was the happiest moment. There was not only the closer we get, the more happier I was. It was a lot of challenges, but it's just like you don't know if you're going to win or not, but you know that time is coming, and I couldn't wait.
So what is the scholarship you're talking about? Are you going back to school now?
Yes, I'm actually going back to school for dermatology. Working on my own cosmetic. I have been doing cosmetic for years. It's been my dreams, and going to school, it was kind of a little difficult because, it's expensive to go to school here. So when I heard about the scholarship that we're going to get, I'm like, finally, that's free school. And I'm pretty much making my dream come true, going back to school and get my degree to work on my cosmetic line. So yes, I was so excited to get my hand on the scholarship, even though, again, I wasn't really 100% sure winning, but it was an exciting moment to know that we're finally going to know who's the winner, who's going to get this scholarship. So, yeah.
As we all know, cosmetics are very important. So we're going to talk about dermatology. But right after this super short commercial break, and my humble thanks to River Comics for making and bringing colors in everybody's lives. Thank you very much to IndusTV and We International. We are here with our queen, Zaina Ali. See you guys soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for We International Founder, President, Chairman, Mr. Bharat Goradia, Bollywood star. Mr. Bharat Goradia with legendary singers from Indian music industry. He believes in spreading smiles over everyone's faces. Sports champion. The Dada Saheb Phalke Award and Bharat Gaurav Pride of India Award winner Mr. Bharat Goradia has been innumerably awarded across the globe for his outstanding work in the field of promoting Indian arts and culture all over the world.
Hey guys, we are back here and we're going to talk about cosmetics and dermatology. How important is makeup in the world of beauty pageants, Zaina? And you've always been, one of our supermodels, ruling the runway and, of course, at the same time, loving it as much. How important is cosmetic in our life at the same time, knowing the right makeup?
It's a very important, but it's also very important to be careful what you put on your face. Now, we all want to look beautiful, right? We cover our flaws to look perfect and fitting in this world that we live in right now. Now, with me, what I believe is, which I'm working on Zaina Cosmetic, and right now I'm in the phase for DUIG Beauty Cosmetics. You could Google DUIG Beauty Cosmetic. Amazing ingredient, natural ingredient. Is pretty much what I've been working on, except I found the owner who has the same belief that I do. Cosmetic is a great thing, but what I believe is this. If we have a flaws, we want to fix it, not cover it, right? So there's so many cosmetic out there that has so much chemical that makes us beautiful. But when we take off the floss, is like if you have a pimple or, you know, wrinkle, whatever it is, it gets worse and worse and worse with other mini cosmetic. So I'm working on a product that can cover your floss and also fix it, fix your pore, fix your uneven spot, wrinkles, whatever it is. You have that covered at the same time. It's healing your skin. And it's all because of natural ingredients, minerals, vitamins, all that. Like, for example, we have makeup on, we go home, we take it off, we wash our face, scrub it, this and that, just to take any excess of makeup in your skin to make sure that your skin doesn't break out or doesn't, you know, it looks dully, whatever, because again, it's a chemical you put in your face. So we have all these creams and lotion, moisturizer that we were putting on our face just to keep our skin at least glowing. And, you know, my thing is like, I want to create a cosmetic, again, that has all the ingredients that your face and your skin need, but also have the color, like foundation or whatever it is. It's not really a foundation. It's the mineral and the vitamins that is covering your flaws and healing your flaws. So it's very important to read every ingredient on cosmetics. Very, very important. Because again, you have to love your own bare skin and not feel like you have to always cover your skin. I don't believe in any of cosmetic that has any of that chemical things, because as a woman, we all have insecurity and we want something that make us beautiful from inside and outside. That's what cosmetic is very important to me. And it's very important to know what you're putting on your face as well, too.
I think you've given us, you know, something very, very important. And I think most of us, including me, don't even realize, you know, what we're doing to ourselves. So thank you for sharing this. As we always say, natural beauty is always the best beauty. Yes. But of course, if you are, you know, in a pageant or you're into an arena of fashion modeling or an actor, then of course, you know, it's a must. But you can always be careful, as Zaina has mentioned. Perfect. Yes. Perfect. What about one advice you'd like to give, Zaina, to all those who aspire to be a part of the pageant life and who really want to desperately win the crown? What are the attributes you think they need to work on? You know, for it just doesn't take months or weeks, but it takes years together to mentally prepare yourself and get ready for a pageant. So what do you think you'd like to suggest them?
Focus on yourself, work on yourself. There's going to be a moment that you just want to explore, or you just want to run away, or you feel like you're tired, you can't do that anymore. You're going to have people who will put you down always. There's a lot of jealousies. There's a lot of negativity, you know. The best thing to do is listen to your heart. Believe in yourself, regardless what comes in your way. Just ditch, as they said, American, ditch all the negativity and just do it for yourself. Just focus. Don't listen to that and this and this and that. No, just listen to yourself. And the most important thing, and I'm going to repeat myself again, the most important is to believe in yourself first. You can make you, nobody else can. So you want this, you go get it. You don't need advice from nobody. It's you, and that's it. Nobody else. That's what advice I would give. It's not an easy road, and it's your road, so you better run by yourself in that.
Now we're going to get towards the last very, very interesting rapid fire round. But before that, I have a question, Zaina. Yeah. I truly want to know, you're originally an Egyptian. And how does it feel to be the very first Egyptian to win the Miss Europe global title? How does it feel? I mean, are you very proud? Are you humbled?
Oh, I'm very humbled. I'm humbled and I'm very proud. The fact that bringing two different worlds together. I mean, I'm always about world peace, and I don't see colors. I don't see ethnicity. We're all one. We all die the same. We all get judged. We're human. So from Europe to Egypt, winning that's huge, huge honor for me to be the first Egyptian who won the Europe Global.
Beautiful. And here we come to the rapid fire round. 3 attributes which are a must for a queen to possess.
Her beauty.
Okay.
Attitude and action.
Very important. Very interesting. Very
Careful.
interesting.
You do anything, you have to be careful what you're doing before you take any actions.
Any 3 essentials a must-have in your bag?
Yes. Lipstick. Number 1. You always need your lipstick. Every time you go out, you eat, wiping your mouth. Of course, you have to carry lipstick. It's the number 1. 2, I always carry a small perfume, a bottle like, this one, you get it from the store. Did you put some perfume in it and you keep, it's always good to always smell pretty. As a queen, your image is very important. So yes, you're going to see on my purse, lipstick and a small bottle of perfumes. Always.
Are you a tea or a coffee person? What are you fond of?
Neither.
Wow, I like that. That's your mantra of beauty. So that's my question. What's your beauty mantra?
Okay, beauty mantra. Be happy. Try to be happy. Again, I said it earlier. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. You have to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, no one will. That's the real beauty. And a woman, when she loves herself and knows that she has it all, everybody gets attracted to that woman.
My next question is very interesting, Zaina.
Yes.
I want, during the time of pageantry, we usually plan out on a diet plan. Which are the important foods and drinks that you give up on just before you participate in a beauty pageant?
Okay.
Dieting all your life because you're a fashion model, or maybe you're the lucky one.
To be quite honest with you, this is, a lot of people don't really believe that, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. I don't have to give up anything. I actually ate everything, where girls were kind of making fun of me at the pageant. You're fat, this, you're that. Where is this food is going? Where is this? And I'm like, I'm trying to gain weight. I'm not trying to lose weight here. I was born with this high metabolism. I guess it's my Somalian gene that whatever I eat, it gets. So I lose weight faster than I gain weight. And I'm like the opposite. I'm trying to gain weight, not lose weight. So yes, I ate everything and anything. I was the only one in the corner while they were rehearsing, sneak out and taking me some bread and just eating. And some of the girls like, oh my God, why are they bringing carbs in this pageant? This is terrible. And I'm like, I need the carbs. Give me the carbs.
This is how they would comment on, oh my God.
Yeah.
And they were
like, there's so much carbs in here, because Virgil will bring like a buffet for us while we were rehearsing. It's like we're there 8 hours, so we need to eat. Some of the girls like, oh my God, there's so much, there's pasta, there's rice. And I'm just, I got big my plate. I'm like, well, all for me, I guess. So sorry. It's honest truth. It's the honest truth. And I don't even look like I eat, unfortunately. For some people, it's a blessing. For me, it's literally a curse, because I have been trying to gain weight forever. Even I had two kids. No one believe I have 2 kids. I have 7 years old and 4 years old, and they don't really believe they're my kids. I'm like, again, nobody's happy. It doesn't matter. We all have insecurity. You're blessed, you're skinny. It's none of us is really happy for what we have. We just have to be okay with it and accept it and love ourselves as we are.
This is the first ever on our show, Queens Forever, that we have a queen who just didn't give up anything for a beauty pageant.
No, it's me.
Drink and ate all the food possible. That's the first time.
Yes.
I think this is a grand celebration. Let me tell you that. Also comes a lot of confidence, and with the way you just want to live life, and you want to go ahead and enjoy every bit of it. So that's pretty much interesting. Zaina, tell us about your favorite colors. Which were your favorite colors for the swimwear round and for the evening wear round?
My favorite color is gold. However, I did not wear gold. I wore silver. So I loved red and gold that I wanted to wear. But I was told because of my skin tone, maybe I should go for white. Some of the girls were wearing red. And they were like, and silver. I'm like, okay. So I didn't really get to choose the color. Beautiful anyways. It ended up being very beautiful. And I also wear off-white. It wasn't like white, but it was off-white. So, but my favorite color is gold.
And what about for the swimwear round? Which color would you prefer? Gold again?
Yes, but we wear kind of gray color. We didn't really have the chance for us to choose to wear the color we want for the swimsuit. It was a designer who designed all the swimsuit look the same. So it was a beautiful swimsuit. But if I would have chose a color, it would have definitely be, a gold swimsuit or a red or something, more like funky colors. Like I just love colors, but gold is my color. I'm Egyptian, I guess. It makes sense.
Tell us about your quick fix in makeup if you just had 3 minutes to have your makeup done.
3 minutes. Good Lord. Lipstick? No. I was kidding. Eyeliner, mascara, eyeliner, lipstick, and a facial moisturizer.
Okay, that's not simple and, that's very neat enough, in the span of 3 minutes.
Yeah.
The essentials that you always carry in your bag, in your purse, any of the 2 essentials you can't live without.
My phone and the key.
Important.
And my key. House key.
Okay, so Zaina is going to teach all of us. We have with us Miss Europe Global, teaching all of us on IndusTV the best way to click a selfie. So, which is the right posture to click a selfie, Zaina? Because I've seen your pictures on the social media; they are amazing. So
this my left is my good side. This is not my good side, but I end up taking photos in this side. Because sometimes photographer like this side, but my selfie is this side. So I'm always that way.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We all living in, the digital world, and we all talking of artificial intelligence.
Yes.
How savvy are you with the digital world? How comfortable are with you? How comfortable are you, Zaina, with the digital world?
There's a lot that I'm learning, it's like every single few months, technology is getting advanced and advanced and advanced. So it's like, I'm learning every day by day. I'm not perfect. I'm okay, but still learning. I'm not like my children who knows everything. It's like they're born in technology. And I'm like, who are you? And aliens? Like they know more than I'm like, I can't even use the iPhone right now.
A dermatologist.
Yes.
Mother of 2, and of course, very successful in her career as a fashion model, and now Miss Europe Global 2022. How do you think you balance all the acts?
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's a lot of, I can't even sometimes rest. Like I said, I've only had 1 hour sleep last night. And I'm here and I'm trying to function and make sure that I can understand you and you understand me. But it's a really, really hard. And the thing is, and I'm not done yet. There's more work coming. I'm competing for Miss Arab USA on July. And I'm going to launch Zaina Cosmetic of the summer 2022. I will be traveling between Middle East, India, China, all over China before I launch to sell pretty much, put my product out there to people know who is Zaina Cosmetic, what is this product, to teach them basically what's my goal and my vision is on Zaina Cosmetic. And that's the goal. So I'm not done yet. There's a lot of work coming out. And not to mention, I managed both of my kids are actors. My daughter, she's a model and she's in child action, actually union right now. I manage both of them and I have a manager myself, but my job, it's not done yet. I have so many things is happening and it's not over yet. This is just the beginning, not the end.
Wow, there is so much on Zaina's platter. And my last question to you is, they say, once a queen, queen forever. Do you believe in this proverb?
Yes. Yes. The thing is, queen is not about crown. Crown is just in your head, but the queen is inside. It's your heart. A real queen doesn't need to wear a crown. A real queen needs to wear her image, her attitude, her confidence, herself. That's what a real queen is. And be a great example for so many young girls out there that are looking up to us and looking up to beautiful women and wants to be like them. I was a little girl and I used to look up to so many beautiful women that I wanted to be like them. So I have to be that example, that real queen, without the crown. But who you are is what the real queen is. It's inside.
Zaina, I have a very romantic question for which I'm going to once again invite India, Mr. Bharat Goradia ji, to ask you a very interesting question.
Okay.
Welcome you back again here, Bharat ji.
Hi, Zaina.
Hi.
Zaina, I have a very interesting question to ask you. Given the opportunity to go on a date, any of the Bollywood or any of the celebrities of the world, Hollywood or anywhere, whom would you go with? Where will you take him or her? And what conversation or so, if at all you are a singer, what song will you sing for him or her?
Song. Well, I would say Keanu Reeves.
Uh-huh.
He's a very simple, I don't know him in person, but I've always had that feeling he's an amazing person. And I would go out with him. Why? It's because he's a very simple person, regardless of how wealthy and how famous he is. He's simple, where he still takes the subway in New York City instead of have a driver. And he has the biggest charities in the whole world. He helps people. He loves people. And I admire a man like that. It's not about materialistic thing or being with the most beautiful girl like every man do now. He's a very simple, and I would love to travel the world. I would love to take him to, I've always wanted to go to India, Taj Mahal, and that's the place that I will take him and make him taste my favorite chicken masala. And that's my favorite dish. And korma. So yes, what I would sing for him? I would sing for him, you know, Beyonce, one of the Beyonce song, Hello. But yes, he's the man for me if I would ever meet him.
I'm in New York, dear, and I would definitely try to make you meet him. Yeah, don't worry. I will try to fulfill your dream.
How about also Shah Rukh Khan? I just chose him, but I kind of have a crush on Shah Rukh Khan too.
Kya baat, kya
He's married.
So you come to Bombay, and either me or Simran will definitely take you to Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes, oh, that's a dream.
Yeah, definitely it will be fulfilled. Anyway, thank you so very much for an amazing answer. You are a wonderful. I mean, all your answers were so precise and so. All the young girl must learn how to speak and what answers you have to give. So you are a role model to all the young girls who are aspiring and trying to contest for any of the beauty pageant. You have given them a lot of lessons to learn. Anyway, so on behalf of our sponsor, River Comics, We International, and IndusTV, thank you so very much for sparing your valuable time, sharing your experiences and knowledge and wisdom to all the young girls to learn how to contest beauty contest and to win the titles. So thank you so very much, and wishing you all the very best in all your forthcoming projects, and see you very soon in New York to fulfill your dream. God bless you, dear.
Thank you. Thank you.
Every queen is unique in their own way, and this was the lovely journey of Miss Zaina Ali, our lovely Miss Europe Global 2022 queen. We look forward to taking you to yet another part of the world and meet you definitely with yet another beauty queen. As I always say, they are beautiful inside out. It's not just the crown, as Zaina mentioned, but it's the inner beauty. It's your heart, which is truly revealed to the world and makes everyone get attracted to you. Look forward to meeting you guys. All you on IndusTV are watching Queens Forever. A humble thanks to River Comics and Be International. And see you guys super soon in our next episode. Take care and be the best version of yourself. See you guys.
I want to take the time to thank from bottom of my heart, Mr. Bharat, and the most beautiful queen I've met today, Miss Simran. I also want to thank River Comics and IndusTV. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And we all are fond of River Comics. And of course, it is in the form of TV that comes at our doorstep. So you make sure that you take a look at the River Comics. I always say families who watch River Comics together always stay together, smile together, laugh together. Look forward to meeting you all in our yet another beautiful episode of Queens Forever.